everybody, and welcome to Rulebreaker. Today is a very exciting day. Look what has arrived in the post. Prophecy of Kings expansion for Twilight Imperium. I'm going to do an unboxing here just to show everybody what's inside. So let's get this plastic off and have a look in the box. Get rid of that stuff and let's see what's going on in here. It's very big and it's very heavy. So hopefully it's full of awesome stuff. We already know about a good bit of it from our preview, but let's see what's actually in here when you crack it open. Alright, so let's see, we've got lots of punch boards here, loads of heavy cardboard, loads of tokens and tiles and stuff. Prophecy of Kings expansion rules, 16 pages with clarifications, same format as the original rulebook with lots of lore at the start. Maybe there's a whole heap of setup lore there for the introduction of all these new factions. A lore compendium, awesome. It's a good few pages as well. Lots of awesome art in here. Wow, check this out. Really cool. Loving that. A bag full of player mats. We've got here the leaders boards and the new faction boards. We'll take a closer look at those in a minute. Got a big insert in here. Lots and lots of cards, action cards, and by the looks of agenda cards. New technology cards. They have a symbol on them for the expansion in the top right corner. I assume these are for the new colors. Speaking of which, orange flare tokens, new pieces, and pink. Looking really cool. Same design as the base models. What else we got? More technology cards here, and some objective cards in this one. Good few. Another big pile of cards here. These look like a mixture of planet cards and more technology cards. Awesome. Down here, another deep, thick pile of cards here. Looks like some of the extra cards and yet more technologies. It's probably leaders and stuff in some of these packets as well. Another deep, thick pile of cards. These are for the exploration, I believe. And what have we got here? A card that I don't recognize, so maybe that's also one of these types of cards. And then another baggie with the mech units inside. I think it's just mechs. Yeah, lots of mechs. Purple, pink, orange, the rest. Really cool. And a deep insert to hold everything from this expansion. I don't think there's anything underneath. No, there isn't. I wouldn't be sure if this would hold everything from the whole game. I wouldn't say so, but maybe we can have a try at that. And let's look at some of this stuff in a bit more detail then. All right, I'm going to crack open the boards and the tokens here and see what we've actually got. I can't get over how heavy this stuff is. Really good quality cardboard from Fancy Flight Games as usual. The first one, there's a few pieces already coming out here. Lots of racial tokens and a bunch of different hexes. There's exactly the same type of cardboard as the original game from what I can tell. Really cool. And they all sort of fall out of the punch board. Alright, we've got another bunch of racial tokens here, 2 more races and some more hexes in this punch board. Likewise here again, really nicely cut. You're not going to cause any tearing there. Sure, you can see they're all falling right out of the punch board. Beautiful artwork on some of these planets as well. What have we got on this one? Some more hexes. I'd say there'll probably be hexes on each punch board, probably all uniform shape. More racial tokens along the side here. What are these guys? Oh, hello. Are these necrovirus? I guess we'll find out. I think they might be one of the new factions. Special powers. I can't really remember off the top of my head what they are, but we'll find that out soon. Exploration tokens and wormhole tokens. A whole bunch of new hexes again. Here, some extra ground force infantry tokens, and yet more hexes. Let's have a look. Beautiful artwork again. Great job by the art team on this game. A whole bunch of extra fighter tokens and more hexes again. An extra A wormhole here. Another punch board with a supernova in it. These must be the warp lane things for when you've got fewer players. That's really cool. Bunch of extra infantry tokens and trade good commodity tokens. 2 more boards. Wow, there's loads in here. What have we got here? This looks like Embers of Muat style icon here. Maybe it's a new tile just for them. That's pretty cool. More warp lanes for fewer player counts. These are double-sided by the looks of it. Yeah, and here we are with the warp nexus, wormhole nexus. Again, more tokens I don't recognize. Wow, loads of stuff going on here that I don't actually recognize. Oh, and up here we've got 2 new versions of the strategy cards, construction and diplomacy. Wow, really cool. Let's take a look at some more of these in a bit more zoomed in detail. I have punched everything out. There was a lot. There was 10 punch boards worth of cardboard there. It's still heavy even without everything inside it. I've double and triple checked that I didn't miss any of these. They're going to go into the recycling bin soon. So let's just have a quick look at everything here, right? There's 2 extra blank tiles. There's a whole host of new hexes with planets on them. I'll just quickly go through some of these. Perimeter, which you might remember, and Hope's End from 3rd edition Twilight Imperium. Lots of these I don't recognize. I'm sure they came up with new stuff. I remember these from 3rd edition. And these, Vega Minor, Vega Major. Yeah, well, look at all this stuff. Some memories here from, oh, here we go. Rigel 1, 2, and 3. From 3rd edition again. There's another B wormhole on this guy. Wow, cool. Lots of new hexes there. Lots of hazardous ones, red. I can't remember what the actual term for that is. One with a planet with a nebula. A new A wormhole in an asteroid field. A supernova. And a planet inside of a black hole, which is absolutely mad. Flying in and out of there is going to be pretty fun. Cool. I spotted this one earlier. It's like, I think it's Embers of Muat. They might have a new tile, something to do with their leaders maybe. I guess we'll find that out later. Some of you guys watching at home probably know more about it than I do. The awesome looking wormhole nexus with the planet Malice inside it, which I believe you have to search for in the game in order to unlock. This Mirage planet token, which I believe shows up in the system based on what cards you draw. This token that I couldn't find a reference for at quick glance. I don't know what that is. A few more similarly shaped tokens. There's these 3 and these 3. Now I imagine they're related to the Vulrate and the Necrovirus, but we'll talk about that again in future videos. A whole load of these explore tokens, the various warp lane hexes, different shapes and sizes. They're very pretty, and they're also double-sided for making more condensed maps when you've got fewer players than the desired amount. I found these little tokens here. They seem to be like bonus tokens. I'm not really sure what they do. I haven't read the rulebook yet, so we'll find out what they are. A few more of them. Some of them relate to the different technologies, are double-sided. Again, not sure what they do. A whole load of more infantry tokens, like a lot. Also a ton of fighter tokens, the 3s and the singles. Loads of singles actually, as you can see here, like dozens of them, and handfuls upon handfuls of the supply tokens and commodities. I've kept these separate because these are the different home systems for each of the different races. As you can see here, I'm going to do videos for all of the races at some stage in the near future. I love the artwork on this one. really cool. Check these guys out. Really excited about these guys. I love the graphic design of this logo for these dudes. Really cool. Love the art. Elysium, really cool. So there you go, 7 new factions. So let's take a look at their tokens as well. A whole bunch of them here. They all have the same symbols on them. So beautiful. The graphic design is really good on all the components that I've seen so far. My favorite ones probably being these ones here. Fantastic. Hard to reach over here. More faction tokens. These guys as well. And cool. Really good. One more. Here we are. I found these other tokens as well. There's another A wormhole token. I'm not really sure what it's got to be on the other side. I'm not really sure what that's for. This token here, which I think matches one of the planets and one of the cards of one of the systems. A whole host of Y wormhole tokens. I'm sure they have something to do with the search feature, but this one has a Ghost of Creus logo on the back of it, so it must be for replacing it for them. Yeah, love the components. Quick look at the different ships in the pink form. There's everything here on the side. A little bit of detail close up for some of them. The destroyer looking pretty cool in pink, gotta say. Carrier. There they are, just for comparison. Warson looks kind of fun in pink, I gotta say. Let's check them out in orange. Likewise, the orange looking really cool. They're a lot brighter than I thought they would be. Actually, they catch the light really well. They seem almost like they want to be translucent. The orange for some reason. Looking pretty good. Really big fan of the flagship in orange. Looks super good. There you go. Check that out. And here are the different mechs. The 2 new colors, orange and pink, mixed in with the old colors. As you can see, lots of detail on these. They're as detailed as any of the ships, if not more so in some places. Very curious about how easy people are finding color differentiation between these. They look okay to me. Let me know in the comments what you think of that. I'm just going to open each of the different packs of cards and display them out so you can see just how many there are. 7 packets in the box. First pack has loads of cards in it. Oh my god, so many. Various planet cards, all kinds of different technology cards. Look at all of this stuff for the new their player colors, the orange cards for example, mech cards for every race, all the different planets that I showed you on the hexes. That's just one of the packets. Put their groups so I don't have to sort them all out later. The next packet has some stuff I don't really understand. Legacy planets, I guess we'll look into that another time. And then a whole load of these leader cards for all the different races. Tons and tons of these. Loads of them. And a bunch of technologies, racial technologies in the end of that packet. Let's check another pack. This one here, lots of different colors. I imagine these are they're these new symbols for searching different planets and different tokens and stuff. So this is one of the new parts of the game that we'll figure out later on. A whole other pile of even more technology cards. Look at this, loads of them. And also a big set of even more technology cards, this time for the pink player and the orange player. Loads of cards just to keep things going for 8 players. Let's take a look at another pack. Another pack here, all objective cards, stage 2, secrets, and stage 1. A whole bunch of variety to the game. It's going to make things really exciting. See what the new ways to win are. And then the last pack has a bunch of action cards, as you can see, a whole heap of new promissory notes, and a few, not many, directives, agendas and laws, that sort of stuff. And that's all the cards. Alright, not a lot left. I just wanted to show you the pink and orange player mats, double-sided like before. One of my favorite things about those is that they're double-sided. I really love that orange and pink. The pink looks kind of red in this, even in real life. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up the UL, but it's kind of red. That's not going to be a problem for gameplay. These guys, the leaderboards, that's what I'm calling them. One for each color, new and old. Pretty much a really big addition to the gameplay, which we'll do a video on in the near future. And saving the best for last, the new factions, the Titans of Ul. I love them. Look at their art. They kind of look like the old Iron Man suit. Really interesting. Yeah, looking forward to exploring what these guys are all about. On the reverse side, a bit of lore about them. Looking cool. Next up is the Nomad. These guys are weird. And then on the back, got some stuff going on. Excited to learn more about them. And we've also got the Argent Flight. These are one of the ones that spoiled pretty quickly after the announcement. Bird dudes, and on the back, really cool art on the back as well. It's like a colour change. Oh no, it's the same one actually. Funny what a background can do. It looks really cool. Can't wait to find out more about them as well. The Nazroka Alliance, the cat person with the little dude on the shoulder. Looking good. Let's see, they're in their natural habitat. 2 technologies to start. Cool, can't wait to read more about these guys. I'm so excited about this expansion. The Vulrate Cabal. Whoa, check these guys out. They seem to be one of the most different ones. They're on the reverse. Lots of cool stuff going on there as well. Wow, we're already seeing stuff that stands out for them. The Imperium. Check that out. Really cool. Do they have wings? They do have wings. Wow, that's awesome. Can't wait to learn more about these guys as well. They're all really interesting races, and the last one, the mental one, the Mahak Gene Sorcerers, these are the guys that kind of scare everybody. Lots of stuff going on there as well. Wow. Big piece of lore on that one. Well, there you have it. There is everything from the box. Again, 10 big pieces of punchboard. A very thick, deep box. There you go. The big expansion for TI4. Really love the visual artwork that they've done on this. Absolutely fantastic job on that side, guys. I can't wait to dig in and play it. It's going to be a little tricky to get some plays in 2020. You know what the world is like these days. But I'm going to dig in. I'm going to do some solo stuff to figure out how everything works. And very soon you can expect way more content on the channel from Twilight Imperium thanks to this expansion. So I will see you all very soon. Take care, look after yourselves, and be safe.